Welcome back to Roy English Podcast. I'm Roy.
And I'm Lily. Today we have a super useful topic for you.
That's right, Lily. We're talking about how to describe those moments when you're not feeling 100%.
Exactly. Sometimes it's more than just, I feel sick. We need more specific ways to express ourselves when we're unwell.
These phrases are perfect for daily conversations, whether you're talking to a friend or even explaining symptoms to a doctor.
So, get ready to learn some essential vocabulary for when you're feeling unwell. It's all about articulating those tricky feeling unwell moments with ease.
And remember, you can find today's vocabulary list in the video description below.
Let's get started.
First up, a very common phrase, under the weather. Lily, what does it mean?
Under the weather means you're feeling a little bit sick or unwell, but not seriously ill. It's a gentle way to say you're not at your best.
That's right. It's often used for minor colds, tiredness, or just a general feeling of being unwell. For example, I'm feeling a bit under the weather today, so I think I'll stay home.
Ah, yes. A perfect reason to relax at home. It's like when you just don't have the energy you normally do.
Exactly. Or, she's been under the weather all week with a cold. This shows it can last for a few days, not just one.
Yes. So if you're not feeling 100%, you can just say you're under the weather. It's polite and clear.
Next, we have run down. Lily, how would you explain this one in terms of health?
Run down means you feel very tired and generally unhealthy, often because you've been working too hard or haven't rested enough. You lack energy.
That's a great explanation. It's about feeling exhausted and low on energy. For example, after working so many hours, I feel completely run down.
Yes, like your battery is empty. It really highlights how tiredness affects your whole body and mind.
Definitely. Another example is he's been feeling a bit run down since he recovered from the flu. It's that lingering fatigue.
So it can also be about feeling weak or depleted after an illness, not just from overwork. Very useful to describe that feeling.
Our third phrase is feel off. What does this one mean, Lily?
To feel off means you don't feel quite right, maybe a bit strange or unusual, not necessarily very sick, but just not normal or yourself.
That's spot on. It's a vague feeling of not being quite yourself. For instance, I woke up feeling a bit off this morning, like I might be getting a cold.
So it's a pre-sickness feeling? Almost like a warning sign your body gives you?
Exactly. Or it could be something else, like a change in routine. She's been feeling a little off since she got back from her trip, maybe jet lag.
Ah, so it covers a range of minor discomforts or just a general sense of being out of sorts. It's a good general phrase.
Moving on to something more specific, splitting headache. Lily, what kind of headache are we talking about here?
A splitting headache is a very, very severe headache. It feels like your head is going to split open. It's intense pain.
That sounds painful. It's definitely not a minor ache. An example would be, I can't concentrate. I have a splitting headache.
Oh, I can imagine. When you have a headache that strong, it's almost impossible to focus on anything or do daily tasks.
Precisely. And for some people, certain things can trigger them. Like in this example, loud noises give me a splitting headache.
So it's used to describe extreme head pain when you really need some quiet and rest to recover.
Next, we have lose my voice. This one sounds pretty clear, right, Lily?
It is. To lose your voice means you become unable to speak normally, or you can only whisper. This often happens because of a sore throat, a cold, or talking too much.
Absolutely. It's frustrating when it happens. For example,
after shouting at the concert all night, I completely lost my voice.
Oh, that's a common one. Concerts, sporting events, and cheering can definitely make you lose your voice.
They certainly can. Another situation could be, I'm getting a cold and I'm worried I might lose my voice before my presentation.
Yes, it's a big concern for anyone who needs to speak a lot, like teachers, presenters, or singers. Very inconvenient.
Our sixth phrase is blocked nose. Lily, what's a blocked nose?
A blocked nose means your nose is stuffed up, usually with mucus, making it difficult to breathe through. It's a common symptom of colds or allergies.
That's a perfect description. It's so uncomfortable. An example is, I have such a bad cold, my blocked nose is making it hard to sleep.
Yes, sleeping with a blocked nose is terrible. You often have to breathe through your mouth, which can make your throat dry.
Exactly. And it's not just colds. He's allergic to pollen, so he often gets a blocked nose in spring.
So it's a very specific symptom that many people experience, whether it's from an illness or environmental factors like allergies.
Let's talk about stomach bug. Lily, what does this phrase mean?
A stomach bug is an illness that affects your stomach and intestines, usually causing vomiting, diarrhea, or nausea. It's often caused by a virus.
That's right. It's like a short-term illness that really affects your digestive system. For instance, half the office has been off work with a stomach bug this week.
Oh no, that sounds like it spreads easily. It's definitely not a fun experience for anyone.
Not at all. Another example is, I think I caught a stomach bug because I've been feeling nauseous all day.
So it's a common term for what some might call food poisoning or a tummy flu, but it's specifically about a digestive system infection, often viral.
Finally, our last phrase for today, pull a muscle. Lily, what happens when you pull a muscle?
To pull a muscle means you injure a muscle by stretching it too much or too suddenly. It's a common sports injury, or it can happen in daily life too.
Exactly. It's not a cold or a virus, but a physical injury. For example, I pulled a muscle in my leg while playing football.
Ouch, that sounds painful and can limit your movement for a while. It's usually caused by sudden movements or overuse.
It certainly can, and it's important to be careful to avoid it, like in this sentence. Be careful when lifting heavy things, or you might pull a muscle.
So it's a good reminder to warm up before exercise or lift with proper technique to protect your body. Always be careful.
And that brings us to the end of today's episode of Roy's English Podcast.
Wow, we covered so many useful phrases for talking about feeling unwell, from minor discomforts to specific injuries.
We did. From under the weather to pull a muscle, you now have a fantastic set of vocabulary to confidently talk about your health.
Practice using these phrases in your daily conversations. The more you use them, the more natural they'll become.
Exactly. And remember, if you want to review today's words, check the video description for the full list.
Thanks for joining us today, everyone. We hope this episode helps you express yourself clearly about your health.
We'll be back soon with more English tips. Until then, stay healthy and keep learning.
Bye for now.